Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. This is the Michigan wing outdoor posting flag detail. Turn this up for me. So the commander just received the flag and is walking back to his formation and is going to hand off. Why the middle cadet had to look, your head is down as well. It's forward and down. So that's better as you were moving. Okay, so not the commander. Well, I was going to say, if you're going to march off, then why did you go to at close interval dress? Why did you do that? That doesn't make any sense, because as soon as you step off, what do? Look at that. You create more space. You go to normal interval. So it was useless to do that. Not exactly the best of entrances. Good. Looking up. That was great. Making sure that the halyards are taken care of, that they're not crisscrossed. That was perfect. Excellent job. All that snow. So here I understand the concept behind this, but you're raising the flag already. You shouldn't be. That halyard at the top really needs to be around, say, shoulder level or so. That's where you hooked it. So then you need to bring up the rest of the halyard, hook the other clasp on there, and then take care of the triangle folds there, Commander, and just hold the flag and then guide it up, drop your hands. But raising it up like this isn't, no, that, holy cow, that's weird. That's very weird. What is going, oh, so your, so your halyard, the clasps for the halyard are much, oh, you're using somebody else's flagpole and not, and you're mounting a smaller flag. So it looks like maybe a 5x9 is usually flown on this flagpole, and you're putting up probably a 3x5, something like that. So the 5 feet is cut off by 2 feet, so you have this extra halyard. And it's quite possible that the halyard is set up so that the clasps aren't easily movable. Okay, so that's the situation that you're dealing with, and you're doing fine then. Okay, I get that. I understand that. However, Commander, you let the triangle folds fall, and brought your hands out like this. Why, I don't know. I don't get that, but you're supposed to unfold all the triangle folds, hold the flag, and then on the command, you guide it up and drop. Now, that right hand can come to the salute directly. You finish that salute, so you're not using any music. If you look at the other flag raising video that I did before, you could see that the halyard bearers stepped back. They created that nice horizontal line with the excess halyard. Here they didn't, and you don't have to. All right. One thing that I want to make sure that you understand is this is fine. The halyard bearer stepping back and pulling the line taut, that's fine. But they'd have to take like 3 steps back and be way back there, separated from the pole here, and it probably wouldn't look all that great. This is just fine. Letting the flag slide through the hands, pulling quickly. Good. So it's at the top. Now what are you going to do? You're going to lower it to half staff. So how do you lower to half staff? It doesn't look like they're going to do that. But how do you lower to half staff? You need to count as you're pulling up. Okay? Once you finish, then you can, maybe mouth 15 or whatever it was, because this looks like a pretty tall pole. Then you half the number, so it was 15. Then you just go down 7. So the other halyard bearer then starts pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and about the same length of hand widths there. Okay, the hand separation. And then you're at half staff, approximately. If a pole is up and the flag is flying at full truck, it's called, then once you bring it down to half staff, it needs to be the half of the pole needs to be at the half of the flag. You're welcome for that very detailed analysis of a flagpole and a flag. Your head is still down. You've got your head down all the time. Sun's in your eyes this time, and see, you've got giant pulls there, whereas his pulls were, maybe you've practiced it. Maybe you've gone out. Hopefully you did. Maybe you've gone out and you understand that it doesn't really matter how many pulls here, but once you get it fully to the top, if you pull the halyard bearer on the right side of the camera, if you pull, let's say 5 times that length, then you're going to be good. And if so, then great. So it's probably best to use, you started wrapping a circle, it's probably best to use that figure 8 from the beginning. It uses up a little bit more of the length of the halyard, and it's usually easier to tuck. So from here, why did you face away from the direction that you're going to be marching anyway? You could have easily moved out of the snow onto the sidewalk and then marched off. It would have not looked awkward at all, since you're in snow that's on top of grass, or it looks like it's on top of grass anyway. So facing away from the position that you're going to march, it really doesn't make that much sense. But stepping out of the snow, yeah, I get all that. You're a little bit of a monster walk there with the cadet at the back. Why? Now you're just going to you're not supposed to do. Air Force doesn't do that. All right? Air Force doesn't do that at all. Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard, they will do that, and they will step off and elongate the spacing in between. Army, Air Force, and Space Force, we don't do that. So you dress right. Not close interval. So here is where not everybody needs to gather around the old flagpole. Just the halyard bearers, commander and catcher. You can stand out here on the sidewalk, the pavement here, and take care of things from over there. You two don't need to be right at the flagpole, especially the catcher. Catcher really should be standing back from, and commander as well, to get a full view of what's going on. But the catcher needs to stand back from and make sure that the flag is coming down. Oh, it's coming down over there, so maybe I need to drop my hand a little earlier to walk over and around. Doesn't look like the wind's blowing on this day, but you two at the pole, just the halyard bearers need to be there. So you started raising before anything happened. And Commander, you gave the command present arms. Understandable, but it should have been the other way around. What are you doing? Why are you not saluting? Why aren't you saluting the flag as it's coming down? Okay, you don't have music. I don't know if that's mandatory for the competition. Probably not. It's understood that the music would be playing. Oh, there's the flag. See what I mean? If you stand back, so there is a tiny bit of wind. So you're what? Not saluting because you have to catch the flag? That doesn't make any sense. We salute when the flag is raised. We salute when the flag is lowered. Period. So you stand back. You're saluting. Looking with your eyes. There's the flag. Drop my salute. Walk over. Don't. Whoa! There's the flag. And then I walk over. I calmly catch it. Gather it into my arms. You're doing this. Okay. So there's no need to keep the flag fully open. And there's okay, so don't do that, please. Catcher, you're gonna from now on, if you use this pole, you're gonna have your commander and your catcher here, right where the catcher is, right here, the taller cadet. You're going to have the commander and the catcher right there. Halyard bearers, you're going to be here at the pole, obviously. Your commander, you're going to stand right next to the catcher. Catcher, you're going to drop your salute. You're going to gently, normally march over, catch the flag, gather it into your arms. Okay? Please just gather it into your arms. It's small. There's nothing wrong with what you've done here. Holding the flag open is kind of strange, but all the Air Force pamphlet says is take the flag down and fold it. Whatever you do is whatever you do. However, and I'm not saying this is wrong, I'm saying that you could do a lot better than this, especially not throwing the halyard back to the halyard bearer. So to avoid all of that, you gather the flag into your arms. Catcher, you come back over next to the commander. Halyard bearers, when you finish, then all four of you get together. Catcher, you hand the flag off, all four of you fold, and you're good to go. That what is that? What caught my eye to critique this was that's the still image of the or it's maybe like a split second before or after, something like that, but that's pretty close to the still image that YouTube displays. And I thought, wait a minute, what are they doing? So you're presenting the flag. That doesn't exist in reality. That has nothing to do with folding the flag. The only time that this movement is authorized is when pallbearers are at the casket. They pick the flag up. They're ready to pop it open. They pop it open to horizontal unless there is some kind of impediment, a wall or a tree or something that's going to block them from fully extending the flag to pop it open to tabletop. Then what we do is we pop it open at an angle and then fold from there. We pop it open at an angle. We do not go back to horizontal. We don't pop it open to horizontal, angle, horizontal. This doesn't exist as part of the flag fold. Not at all. So you open it to horizontal, you come back and you start your folds. So both of you brought the top edges together. I will link below. What are you going to do? Left hand going? No, you're waiting so that the other two can support the flag. Not necessary. Not necessary at all. You started folding the flag already. You can finish it. Yep. That's what you're going to do. You could have had it folded already and taken care of. And I missed. But it looks like you folded left hand first. That's good. Open edge to open end, or open end to open edge. And you're fiddling with it a little bit. And everybody's hands are in the way. It only takes 2 to fold the flag. Army now requires 3. And there's an easy way to do that, but all 4 of you and just 2 to support the flag, totally not necessary. Could have had it finished already with... I want to get in closer and see what's going on. Already could have had it folded and presented and taken care of, and the halyard bearers moving into place. What are you saluting for? A bit of a facing movement fest here. Everybody should have just faced the way that you were going to go, but it ended up face, and then go. And that little pivot there was not necessary. You can just round your corners right here. This pivot that he's going to execute. Yeah, definitely not necessary. Could have just inclined to the right, inclined to the left. Everything's fine. No pivot. Much sharper. Much smoother as well. So then, and then the flag presentation to the senior member. All right. I will link below my suggestion for the flag fold, and I go over the detailed techniques of folding a flag. Now, I use an interment flag, same principle for the flag that's flown at a flagpole. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.